Hey peeps, Sarah here from Sparrow Springs, and today we are working on something that I am really excited about. Now, this is called photobashing. Now, photobashing is when you take a series of photographs and you combine them into one piece. It's also called photomanipulation, which is more of what I knew it as, and not the so distant cousin to matte painting. Now, matte painting is a little bit different in that instead of using photographs as like the primary source of a drawing, it's more like an accent. So you're primarily digital painting and then using photographs to kind of bring out more textures and shapes and stuff like that. Now, all of these things, they fall into a category of like just using photos and artwork, and it's more commonly used among concept artists because sometimes they need to render something quickly just to get something out there and get a basis before a certain deadline. So that's more what it's used for, but it's actually something that I enjoy using to create more of a surreal kind of piece. And I used to do it quite a bit, and I haven't done it for several years now. So this was actually kind of a practice piece because I want to include some photo manipulations in my upcoming collection. But I wanted to just try something before I really jumped into my main collection pieces. So this was just kind of a throw it together and see what happens kind of piece. So I probably will never bring back any of my old photo manipulations because those were using they were using photographs that weren't royalty free, and I couldn't necessarily get permission from the different photographers to use those in a commercially produced piece, so I wouldn't be able to sell it. So most of those were strictly for that website that I was on. So it's in the past, it's unfortunate, but we're here now. So I know where to source my photographs where I can find stuff that I can use. So that's more of what photo bashing and photo manipulation is. Now, this medium is really fun for me just because like you can focus more on like kind of a conceptual art more than focusing on like anatomy and stuff like that. Some of the challenges that comes with photo manipulation is being able to pick out a group of photographs that work well together, because it can be really difficult if you have photographs that have really harsh and differing lighting. So if you have a subject with lighting coming from this side and one from this side and you try to put them together, it just looks weird. So that's a challenge that you have to overcome. But overcoming the lighting is not as bad, but the worst one is overcoming angles. If you have differing angles, it will not work. You have to have a similar perspective across all the photographs, and being able to manipulate the photo so that they all fit together it's not an easy feat. So it may seem like cheating at first to just grab a bunch of photographs and smash them together, but it does take quite a bit of skill to make all of those different pieces fit together, lighting wise, perspective wise, even size wise. So like for me, getting the light bulb to be kind of in proportion to how big the cat is or the butterfly or the fish. Because if something looks off, unless you're intentionally trying to make it look off, like it's just hard to make all those pieces fit together seamlessly. But I really enjoy this medium, and I'm really excited to show you what more I have with it. Alright peeps, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this this little bit of a walkthrough. I was actually really happy with this piece, so I might just throw it in the collection even though it wasn't intended for that. It was a fun piece, and I wanted to be able to do something where it had like a flight creature, a land creature, and a water creature all together. So it turned out a lot better than I thought it would. So I might just throw it in. So if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you want to be notified of when this print becomes available for purchase, sign up for my email list in the description. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you later, peeps.